Hold on to your hats, folks, because Nancy Pelosi just lit a fire under the 2024 election. Speaking at the Texas Tribune Festival, the former House Speaker didn't mince words. She went straight for the jugular of the Republican Party. Her claim? A whopping 30% of GOP voters wouldn't vote Democrat if their lives depended on it. And why? Buckle up, racism, sexism, and homophobia. Pelosi didn't stop there. She pointed to the stark differences in how Democrats and this segment of Republicans view social issues. Women's rights, LGBTQ+ equality, and racial justice are all battlegrounds in this cultural war. Pelosi's message was clear. These aren't just policy disagreements, they're fundamental clashes of values. This wasn't just about the average Joe Republican, though. Pelosi aimed her sights higher, taking aim at the wealthy donors who bankroll Republican campaigns. These fat cats, she argued, are calling the shots. Their goal? Lower taxes and deregulation, even if it means leaving everyday Americans out in the cold. Pelosi's words might sound familiar. Remember Hillary Clinton's infamous basket of deplorables comment in 2016? Back then, Clinton faced backlash for painting Trump supporters with a broad brush. Now, Pelosi's facing similar heat. Critics argue she's demonizing a huge chunk of the electorate, but here's the thing. Both comments highlight a growing chasm in American politics. It's not just about taxes or healthcare anymore, it's about deeply held beliefs about what America is and should be. Can a country so divided find common ground? That's the million-dollar question. Let's talk about those wealthy donors Pelosi called out. Are they really pulling the strings of the Republican Party? There's no denying that money talks in politics. Campaign contributions give donors access and influence. The question is, how much influence? Are these donors shaping the party platform? Are they dictating policy positions? Or are they simply supporting candidates who already align with their views? It's a complex issue with no easy answers. Section 4. Globalization and the anxious electorate. Pelosi didn't just talk about social and economic divisions, she also touched on a growing sense of anxiety in America. Many voters, she argued, are scared of globalization and rapid technological change. They feel left behind by the global economy and threatened by automation. This fear, Pelosi suggested, is fertile ground for populist politicians who offer simple solutions to complex problems. These politicians often scapegoat immigrants and trade deals, fueling resentment and division. It's a dangerous game, one that threatens to further polarize an already fractured nation. Section 5. Trump dodging debates and hawking snake oil. And what about Donald Trump? He couldn't escape Pelosi's crosshairs. She took a jab at the former president, speculating that he might skip the upcoming ABC News presidential debate. Her reasoning, he can't handle tough questions and fact checks. Ouch. Pelosi didn't hold back on her opinion of Trump's policies either. She compared him to a snake oil salesman, peddling false promises to a vulnerable public. This, of course, isn't the first time Trump's been accused of making unrealistic pledges. But Pelosi's words cut deep, especially coming from such a prominent political figure. Section 6. A nation divided. Can we bridge the gap? Pelosi's comments, whether you agree with them or not, lay bare the deep divisions plaguing American politics. We're a nation divided by ideology, by culture, by economics. The question is, can we bridge this gap? Can we find a way to have civil discourse and find common ground, or are we destined to remain locked in this perpetual state of partisan warfare? The answer, my friends, is up to us. We can choose to listen to each other, to understand different perspectives, to find solutions that work for all Americans. Or we can continue down this path of division and discord. The choice is ours.